city known for its incredible skyline. It's nightlife and beaches today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. This is taken in at the 13. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set. All right, go. Ready.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for A-Chan. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. 2 and out from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Out of this shotgun, a gift to A-Chan. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. Ready, deep.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Sanders sends it through, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, it feels like the minimum they expected, but I know this, goal scoring can lead to a lot more.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They give now to Henderson. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And they out the play fake. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Quick throw completed by May. He's hitting from backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Stevenson. No love. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And on 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Toss play left, H-Hill. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both. Those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, Jack?
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swap there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Now two to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend.
Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready to stand.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 17-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here's May. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a New England first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's his running back. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings us 2nd down at the 12-yard line.
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Has it in close. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st down. Here's Tua. That one's caught on the left sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A-Chain on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
A-Chain again. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kyle Duggar holding him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Five men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. Here's Tua again. Waller with the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Counter play. It's Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Made a throw it. Complete to Diggs. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Patriots looking at 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10. Here's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
May now on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Here's the pistol snap to May. Complete to Diggs out left. And they get this down to the 28. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
And the Patriot first down.
To the air yet again, May. This one to Williams out left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 20-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Here's May to the air. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air. It's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Again, it's May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing again, it's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. It's 2nd and goal.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Throwing from the gun here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Here's May again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for the back that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A-Chain running to the right. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, the pick breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again. Here's Tua. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the final play of our first half. Trying for it is Achane. Broke through the tackle. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Run right side. Henderson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's May. It is caught left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. May now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. 2 and out from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 17-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
A give now from the gun. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready.
On the toss, it's Gordon. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Milton Williams making the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Marcus Epps making the play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense set now for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Try the middle with Gordon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Running with AJ and out of the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Another for Achin. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
For the field goal on 26 yards.
Sanders sends it through, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's May on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd down carries for Achin. It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready, shot?
Trying to get it with the option here. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, Really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running this one off right. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. The lateral goes haywire. Good ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, well, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. May now, 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, May. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
May trying to get here on 2nd. He's got time here. He's trying another one deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They now on 3rd down. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. The Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins moments away from a 2-0 start. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right, come on.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
44.
And out to Gordon. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Ready.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
14 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.